And a very good morning to you, pool fans, and welcome to day 5 of the Lost Predator Pro Billiard Series of 2025 here in Jacksonville, Florida. This is a Lost 16 match of the Kamui WPA Women's 9-Ball World Championship between the Fishers, Allison Fisher and Kelly Fisher. We had 64 players battling for $170,000 prize fund. This was a double elimination format to last 16, and so this is a single elimination match, races to 4, best of 5 sets, winners break. I'm Benjamin Belhassan, and with me in the booth for this one from Canada, Eric Olifson. Hi, Eric.
Hey, pleasure to be with you. Battle for the ages here. Two of the best women's players over the last 25 years. Kelly mostly dominant in the last 15. Allison dominant for 25 years. Classic matchup. Kelly's coming in undefeated, including a 2-0 win over Cheska Centeno. So she's coming in great form. Good success as of late. First tournament back for Allison, and she's back in the final 16. Looking forward to a good one. One ball down. Bit of an in-between on the two, but I think she'll stay on offense here, Ben.
Yeah, it's tough position.
I think the cue ball can play on top of the 8. In that case, she'll be a little bit short for the side. I want to avoid spinning this ball below it. It's pretty good, Ben. Might have to play a combo, a 5-7 combo. She'll be happy with that opener.
Yeah. Yeah, the 7 ball is quite in good position. It's a big ball, so shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, good shot. Good start from Kelly there. Solid.
Yeah, expect the break to be a big factor in this match. Both world-class players. They're able to get a shot on the first ball. Consider them favorites to run out.
Yeah, and, considering the level she played yesterday in the winners qualification match against Cheska Centeno, we were really impressed by the level of play they had. He has really a strong determination to go deep in the tournament. I mean, she has so many titles. I think she has like 12 different world titles in 5 different disciplines. This is crazy.
Yeah, both players are accomplished in multiple cue sports, both world snooker champions. Kelly been focusing a little bit more on hay ball in the last 3 years, has a couple titles in that game. But really the list of titles that these two have is just, you're gonna need a couple pages of Loose leaf, Ben.
Oh yeah,
Fill it up.
definitely. I think Alison Fisher is like 12 times world snooker champion, something like that.
Yeah, and Kelly probably 4 or 5 as well, minimum.
Yeah, this is crazy. Ooh, almost scratch on the side, but she cut both of the pins and made the 8-ball.
Yeah, 8-ball sliding in last minute, so she's going to stay on offense here. 1 break and run under her belt already. Has to be mindful of the 6 coming back across 2 rails. Don't really like holding 1 rail here. That's dangerous for the 6.
Yeah, definitely.
Complicated shot there. A little bit worried about the cue ball. First chance for Allison now.
Yeah, and as you already mentioned, the 6-ball is a big ball there. It's really in an awkward position to get from the 2 to the 3 also.
Yeah, I think the 3 is going to have to be played kind of straight in, ideally up the right long rail to the short side of the 4.
Yeah. I thought both players were playing under the UK flag, but Allison's been living in the United States for like decades, and she might have got the American citizenship, right?
Yeah, she's been over there for a while and didn't really get a citizenship until recently. She's been joined by her mother in the States now, who's actually over in Florida with her. Could have had something to do with it. She's also in the final of the mixed doubles today, Tim. Really her first tournament back after about minimum 6 months off, maybe even closer to a year. Focusing on teaching a little more. Played in a couple WPBA events, I believe, but hasn't been as active on the Pro Billiard series.
Good shot there.
Perfect speed, comfortably in the side now. Can move up for the 6-ball on the side as well. Slightly too much angle here, likely coming around 3 rails, coming back, getting a little closer to the 7.
Yeah, this is okay considering the position of the 9. Both players getting a little bit of timetable here to kind of get into that match, dive into it.
Yeah, we're into the single elimination stage now, so we're playing best of 5 sets. Long way to go here. Both be going after the first set to get a little cushion going.
Yeah, and I believe after this one, we're gonna switch to the Jack's Men's Open with the quarterfinals. So stay tuned. Plenty of pool guys for you today.
Yeah, mixed doubles final coming at 8 p.m. Eastern time later on today. But getting down to the business end, Ben, and the 16 women left in the Women's World Championships is one of the strongest final 16 I've ever seen assembled. There's no holes in the draw at all. Multiple past champions still in the mix.
Oh yeah. Yesterday I commented in a match. It was a losers round 2 between Han Yu and Xiao Feng Fu, and it was a crazy high level match, and it was sad to see one of these 2 women going home after this, because it was a great battle, world-class battle, but that's the way it is in competition sometimes.
Fu came ahead in that one, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was really a great match on both.
Yeah, so Han Yu, a multiple-time past champion, not making the final 16 here in Florida this year.
Oh yeah, I think I had the surprise to discover that she was 3-time world 9-ball champion. I mean, I don't see any other woman that has done that. Maybe Allison Fisher. Maybe.
I actually heard these stats read off, and I think Allison has 4, but yeah, that is the most
wow.
of any woman playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the men's division it's Earl Strickland, the only man that has 3, I believe.
That's correct, yeah. And not too many that have 2. Albin Ocean, one of them. Hard pressed to name 1 or 2 more, but highest total besides Earl is 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Albin Ocean, also Ferragorst, of course.
Right. Got a little out of line on the 4 here, and she's out of line on the 6 now. I don't believe the 6 plays off the 9. Looks a little thin to play it straight in, but it is possible to play it straight in. Yeah, it's a little too thin in the side, and she's left it here, Ben.
Yeah.
So an early break for Kelly. Was forced to run into the 8 there a couple shots ago. Did so nicely, just didn't get through it quite enough.
Yeah, I thought she would go for the combination and the 6, like kind of 2-way shot, something offensive, but she tried to hide the 6 behind the 9.
Yeah, I thought about the combo too. I think the 6 was going to play a little bit short of the pocket. The combo is definitely a possibility. Being so close to the 9, it would have been reasonably easy to judge the angle coming in at it.
Yeah.
Kelly with some decent success off the break so far, breaking and running her first attempt. Blue balls on break number 2.
Yeah, and as I mentioned yesterday, I saw, yeah, really a strong determination from Kelly to go to the last 16 against Cheska Centeno. She was really determined, and yeah, I think that's the one that you need to have to go really deep and win world titles. You really need to be determined and tenacious through the event and all rounds, all matches, and this is tough. This is tough to do, to stay in that mental mindset.
Yeah, well, she had a bit of a dry spell. Oh, kicked in here. Big roll in the first set.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
She had a bit of a dry spell as per her standards for about 6 months in 2025. No real explanation for it, just kind of things that happen over the course of a career. When she came back and won the last WPBA event, she won the Women's World Hayball Championships, second in Spain PBS Women's Open event. So she's in good form now. And when I say a dry spell, I mean just not winning the tournament like she's used to. Still finishing in the quarterfinals, semifinal, around that range. Oh, just misjudged this. Chance for Kelly now. A couple small mistakes from Allison creeping in. We've noted a couple times over the course of this tournament, the pockets have been moved down to 4 1/8. Balls like that up the rail, particularly balls in the middle, but even balls along the rail have to be closer to the pocket.
Yeah.
I think it's a good improvement.
I think so too.
Playing back on the Apex tables. Last couple Pro Billiard series have been on the Arc tables. They play similar, really.
Yeah, the Arc tables I think are 4 1/4, but still, the cut of the pocket and the size are pretty good. I still believe that the limit is 4 inches. It's really the limit, I believe.
Absolutely, and you definitely have to be careful, you know, tightening the pockets too much. You know, rotation pool, you're moving the cue ball a lot. Mistake here from Kelly. She tied up the 6 a little bit. Wonder if Allison can hold into the short side of the 6 here. Catching the 5 pretty thinly. That'll definitely be her goal, because anything going up table is not really going to be beneficial. I think it's tough to hold though, Ben. I guess
maybe
if you went
she
2 rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking 1 rail off the short rail, but 2 rails will slow it down a little.
Yeah, the speed was a little bit too much, but still it's tough to judge. And definitely she's going to go up table if she hit it a little bit too thin, just like she did, but she can play a good safety from there. Obviously, she really knows how to use the bridge, so yeah, good shot. You would have liked to glue the cue ball towards the short rail, obviously, but it's not easy to do.
Yeah, Kelly and Allison, a little more from the old school, a little bit more, well, definitely from snooker background too, but kind of from a time before extensions, so that they're both more comfortable using the bridge than most players. And again, from the snooker background, they'll be comfortable with it.
That's a good shot. I mean, she really tried to hold it behind the 9. She almost, yeah, she got it, I believe. Really good shot there from Kelly.
7's blocking the pocketing angle for sure. Looks like the 9's blocking the left side of the 6.
I don't know if the 6 ball passes the 9, but yeah, it looks like.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't. It's very close. She has a carom if not. It's possible it passes here. Yeah, it does. Shot from Kelly, and she's looking good. They take a 3-1 lead in the first set now.
Yeah, that was actually a really pretty strong stroke from Kelly here, from the 6 to the 7, going back up table.
But yeah, just back to the pocket size quickly. And once you get around 4 inches, the thing that I think a lot of people underrate in rotation pool is that you have to move the cue ball a lot, and there's a lot of spots where ideally you'll want to cheat different parts of the pocket, and also spinning the ball too. So once you get down to 4 inches, you're bordering on turning it into, I don't want to say hay ball, but almost snooker type stuff where you're just not moving the cue ball as much, spinning the cue ball and using the artistry of the game, Like even 4 1/4, shooting these balls into 4 1/4 inch pockets, like that's reasonable because they're world-class players, but you want to leave some room for being able to cheat the pocket and spin the ball. So I think they're around the right size right now.
Yeah, definitely. Because also the key element is to get new balls and new cloth. Because that's why I said that 4 inches is the limit, because even on 4 inches pocket, if you have new balls and new cloth, it still slides in. But then if you are playing in tough conditions like humidity or world cloth or whatever, then you really turn the game into something too difficult. Then it's unplayable to play rotation if the conditions are not good. So that's really the limit, I believe.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah, she's playing great defense again, just like on the 6 ball on the previous rack. So she's really putting pressure on Allison here.
Yeah, strong first set from Kelly so far. Just the 1 miss on the 1 ball, but other than that, pretty much perfect. Allison's giving up another ball in hand here. Toughest position in this rack's going to be the 4 to the 5. There is room between the 8-9 if she doesn't want to move the cue ball as much. She'll actually play slightly better from underneath it, but a bit of a risk in moving the cue ball. The 9 down in that area.
Yeah, this is tricky because the window between the 8 and 9 is not so big, and I really expected her to be dead straight on the 3 to go to the short rail, like you said, underneath the 4 to get back up table for the 5. But I think she's still okay with high and inside. Okay, she decided to. It was really a stop shot, so this is really workable.
Yeah, I think the window was manageable, but I'm just a little worried about the 7 coming back towards the 5.
Yeah,
she could play a bunch of right and go between the 5-6, but I think she'll favor straight high here. She is going with a fair bit of right, though.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, both patterns work. She executed this one perfectly. It's the one that she felt more confident with.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because the stop shot on the 3 ball gave her the ideal position on the 4. So less cue ball movement. Yeah, strong first set from Kelly there.
Yeah, one mistake in the whole set, really. Nicely on form here. Allison's
Yeah,
going to go for a break. And go ahead.
Yeah. I was introducing the break also, so yeah. I thought players would stay, but they decided to take a break, and we're going to take a break also, Eric, and we'll be right back. We are back at it. Allison and Kelly for the second set. I believe it's Allison to break. And she really has to level up a game, because with only a couple of mistakes, she lost the first set like quickly, 4-1. And Kelly is there really to rumble, so she needs to respond.
Yeah, Allison's going to know it's going to take a high standard to get past Kelly in this match. With the cut break that time, a little less speed. Got the one ball going close, but nothing down.
Yeah, obviously push out situation there. The one ball is pretty protected in this situation, but still, yeah, she's looking to leave one side or another of the one by pushing on the long rail, but there is not so much to get the cover in the upper table. So yeah, it's always tricky to find a good situation for the push.
Yeah, it's tough to get the cue ball up table at all. And if she goes near the 8, it's too much risk of playing the cue ball back down towards all the balls on this end of the table. This is definitely the safest spot on the table to push, but it's actually tough, Ben. I think she might get this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even think she can see the one, maybe the left edge, but yeah. It's tough. It's really tough. So the thing is, she could thin the one. If she can see the left edge of the one, she could thin the one and then play 3 rails, but you need to go in between like the 4-6, or which is really tough, really tough.
Yeah, I like that shot with the cue ball. I'm just worried about the one coming a little too close to the cue ball as well. So what she does here.
Yeah, that's the shot right in between the 4 and 6, but that was really, really tough. It was really a good effort, a good try.
Cue ball's going the wrong way on a bank here. Lots of coverage down near the 5.
Yeah, good shot. Long jump for Kelly here. Oh no. Okay, she's going to kick. Yeah, the 4 ball seems to be really far from the cue ball to control the speed of the jump. So
go for the cue ball. Oh, and the 4 1/8 pockets, 4 1/8 inch pocket saved her on that one. Don't believe the 1 plays past the 7 here. Very tough to target. Not a full pocket from this far away.
oh yeah, and also, oh
Nice
wow,
shot.
really nice from there. That was a long distance roll combination. I mean, it's really not easy. So really good shot there from Allison. It looks like a stroke is not out yet. I don't know what you think, Eric, but like she's not giving full stroke for the moment. Maybe a little kind of shaky start for her. It's tough though to get into a match with an opponent like Kelly, putting a lot of pressure on her.
Yeah, just got in a tough spot here. Might still be able to see the 3. But I mean, your mind frame going in is all positive, right? And then you start sitting and for a good duration of the first set. It's just about how you respond to it. She'll know. She has many years of experience. It's easier said than done.
Oh, nice
Another
shot
good
there.
pot here. 3.
Yeah.
Cue ball's playing okay to the short rail here. Back up the right side of the table.
Good
Shot
shot
the
there.
pocketing.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
afraid to take the long pocket.
Definitely strong fundamentals and mechanics. This is really good.
Bit of distance here. Just got trapped on the rail a little bit on the 5 again. Q-ball's not playing ideal here. She might have to come 3 rails back. Following angle's kind of going into the short side of the 8 and not much room over there.
Yeah. She should be okay. This is a good shot there because, as you mentioned, the 3 rail option position was better, but still you had to force a little bit more the speed, and then makes the putt a little tougher. So she preferred to concentrate on the putt and only taking the 2 rail position. This is wise.
I agree. That's an experienced shot there, and she would have had to play a little bit more right spin on it. So it definitely was an option to go the 3 rails, but overall, just getting confident enough to kind of leave a little more angle in the 8. Give her a higher percentage on the 6.
Yeah.
Allison's only had 3 breaks in the match. Hasn't been overly successful yet. Hitting it with medium speed. Kind of relying on the rack a little bit. I think it's worth one more shot at a cut break here. You know, with a template or tap balls, the cut break can make the corner ball still. In this case, with the hand rack, the overall tracks have to be perfect. There goes the 1. That's the advantage of the cut break as well. And a shot at the 2-9 here, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah. She made a good break, but she definitely wanted to pocket the 1 on the side, and she did. So the result is good, and now she has a shot for the win. So yeah, tough cut though on the 9. You really want to use pocket speed also to maximize your chance to make the 9. It's pretty straight in shot though. Yeah, good shot there.
So more quick action from the Fishers here. Allison quickly on the hill in the second set, 3-1 now. Getting a break and run under her belt. The risk on the break for Allison is that she's not overhitting with speed. Kelly just going over and having a small word with Allison. They're old friends, probably just something they, or maybe just had her coffee over there. Sure. Still more interaction. Can barely see at the top of the screen there, but they're friends for 20 years. I'm sure it's all amicable. But yeah, the way out, the speed that Allison's hitting the break at, and the cut angle, she's not going to get much of a chance to fluke any other balls besides the corner ball or the one, which is fine as long as one of those two go in.
Oh, wow.
But the not grab. That's the first set. Second set, pardon me. Believe I'm correct on the score, Ben. It's actually disappeared from our screen.
Yeah, I think it's only 3-1. Yeah, I think it's 3-1.
Okay, my apologies. Yeah, obviously is. Neither player going for a break here. Sorry about that. Action's going so quick, I lost track of the game. So we'll get our score back.
Yeah, but it's already 3-1. So this second set is really going quick. Yeah, the thing is, when the hand racking, it's really tough to really glue the balls that are below the 9, and which causes 9-ball movement, as you can see. But I'm sure the referees are really trying their very best to make tight racks. This is tough.
Yeah, that last one was moving towards the corner pocket a little bit, but got kicked by a couple balls. Another good start here for Allison.
I don't know if she has it. Yeah. So this is good. I mean, another good shot to get a good position on the 3. The 6 ball is a little bit tricky though, Eric, but it's open.
Yeah, just moving from below it back to on top of it. Ideally, she'll want a good angle to possibly play back into the angle of the 6, all the way around the table.
Well, if she closes the set from there, it's going to be a good first rack, then a combination 2-9, then a golden break, and then a break and run. So
yeah, really locked Kelly out for 4 racks here, and the 3 break and run finish if she's able to get through these. High level stuff from both women so far, going back and forth at each other. It's okay, Ben. Not much cue ball movement here. Can focus on the pocketing.
yeah. And she can rely on her beautiful technique and beautiful stance to pocket that type of shot. I'm not expecting her to miss those type of shots, considering the strong fundamentals she has.
I agree. For both these players, their #1 strength is pocketing. Maybe give Kelly a bit of an edge in the break. Tough to say in the tactical department. I think about even. But in saying that, Allison's broken around the last 3, so obviously not too much of a deterrent there.
Yeah, and all of a sudden in like 15 minutes or 16 minutes. The second set is on for Ali Fisher. So yeah, she tied up the match at 1 set apiece, and I don't know if they're gonna take a short break or not. I'm watching what Kelly does, but yes, she's taking a short break, and we're gonna take a short break also after this quick set, and we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Players are back at the table, guys, and now it's alternating break. So Kelly will be breaking the third set.
Oh, the rack got her. And it wasn't even that it was that heavy of a cut, just a bit of spaces in the rack this time.
Yeah.
It's jammed up the overall rack a little.
Yes, and this game is really incredible. If you look at the first set, then Kelly had a really good start, and a couple of misses from Allison, and then all of a sudden in the second set, a golden break, a break and run, a combination, and it's all square now. And looks like Allison got a kind of momentum, and this little awkward break from Kelly here, I would say an awkward rack maybe, would give the opportunity to Allison to keep on pushing and putting the pressure on Kelly there. So yeah, the match has changed quite a bit since the beginning.
Yeah, there's been a very low amount of saves. I was looking at Kelly's save percentage. It's 100%, but it's probably only because she's only played one or two. Really offensive match so far.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be a little loose here. Think she can hold it over the bottom left bit? Maybe from this angle. It's one of the best angles to possibly hold it.
Yeah. And this is not easy because the 5 is going to bounce a little bit from the long rail behind the 6. So I believe she's going to use... Oh, okay. This is okay. I mean, she didn't even consider to play the combination there, but maybe she should have drawn a little bit to get glued behind the 6 to take off the jump out of the equation. But
I definitely wanted to get tighter to the 6 there. I mean, there was risk in the combo, but I think I would have tried to develop something. See if it ends up hurting her here.
yeah, especially with winner's break, you really want to keep the momentum going if you can go for the combination and try to run the rack. So yeah.
I mean, it was just a little scary because there was 3 balls down at that end. That could have put her in a bad spot. Could end up in a similar spot here. But she's going to be able to hold the 5 this time.
Yeah, the combination
angle,
looks
Ben.
dead. Yeah, the combination is dead,
fine.
so looks like the 5 ball is going to stay there. Maybe she will decide to go around 3 rails here. With the 5 ball staying there. Yeah.
A little unlucky.
This is a tough spot.
6 balls in a... Yeah, 6 balls in a bad spot now too for both players. I think she can lay the 5 on the short rail here.
Yeah, that's the only shot, I believe. The thing is, the cue ball is going to open up a little bit, so yeah, that was the problem. You really need the 5 ball to go in the middle of the short rail to get the 6, 7, and 9 in play. Otherwise, you won't get the cover. And now, Kelly has the opportunity to split the ball with a good chance of cover, which makes a big difference. So we'll see how she will handle that shot.
3 ball wall here.
Yeah, that's short. She's definitely not going to be happy with that.
Kelly's suffering a little bit from not being at the table much at all, really, in the last 4 games of the second set.
Yeah, what do you
Ball
think
rolling
about?
again.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that she would play that shot, but what do you think about a little bit stun draw with left to go 2 rails into the line of the 5, 6, 7, of the 6, 7, and 9, you know, to kind of glue the
100%.
cue ball behind. Yeah, follow that line.
Yeah, that was my first impression on that one. Just make it a little tougher on her. And it was a big landing area too. I mean, this is totally okay, but chance of possibly getting a ball in hand the other way.
Yeah. Oh wow, good shot there.
Yes.
Ooh, I thought she was going
Wow.
in. Yeah, and this is where the 4 1/4 or the 4 1/8 inches pocket is coming into play, because this ball was definitely going in on another table, I believe, even with that speed.
For sure. Yeah.
And also we are on day 5, so the cloth and the balls are getting a little bit, just a little bit worn. So that could be a reason also.
I think she had to go into them there. She tried to. It's the 6 on the way back. She'll be able to cross the 6 up the middle here, but she won't be able to get the cue ball back in line with the 7-9, I don't believe. Hard to get enough energy in the cue ball. So it might favor going off the left side of it. Drawn to the 7. This is an ambitious shot, but it'll work well if she executes it. Good shot.
Nice shot there.
A little unlucky with the result. Good idea.
Yeah, I was going to say it's never easy to get back at the table with an open shot, with a long, difficult shot like that, to win the first point on the board. And yeah, she's kind of missed it badly, but still, it was a difficult shot in that situation.
Again, just alluding to the fact that she hasn't really been an offensive chance for a number of games now. Good bank from Allison. Cue ball gonna be okay? Looks like it is. Things going Allison's way at the moment here.
Yeah, it's a totally different match now, if you look at the first set. So, yeah, Kelly is having a little bit trouble to get back into it, because she didn't play that much in the second set. And yeah, things are going Allison's way for the moment now in the third, kind of.
Referee will be taking extra care in the second rack here.
And we are going to thank Eric, our sponsors, for those events. Little Monster, Yalin, we have Box Billiards, also Kamui, the title sponsor of the Women's World 9 World Championship, Samsung TV Plus, the live streams on Pro Billiard TV, the WPA, and of course the Predator Group provide the best equipment for those competitions. The Predator Apex tables, Arcos 2 bows, AeroRack, the Arcadia Reserve cloth, also the arena lights, beautiful. Remember, right after this match, we'll have a Jack's Men Open quarterfinal. And as you mentioned, tonight at 8 p.m., the final of the mixed doubles event also. So stay tuned, guys. Like, subscribe, and share on Pro Billiard TV YouTube channel. Free live streams for you guys. 3 tables.
Yeah, just on a quick side note, the Predator tables are starting to hit North America. 3 rooms near the GTA where I'm at have gone with Predator tables when they've been refitting their rooms. People are starting to recognize that these are world-class tables, and
oh
check
yeah,
out the Predator
definitely.
website for all the pricing.
Actually, yesterday I had 2 Predator Arc tables in the pool room where I played in France. So I had kind of Christmas before Christmas. But yeah, those tables are, I mean, competition-wise, it's really world-class tables. We play the European Championships and the Euro Tour for now 1 full year on them. I mean, on the Arc tables, not on the Apex, but still great tables.
Okay, Kelly now getting back into it. Long distance jump and perfectly on the 2.
Yeah, one thing is for sure, she's never going to give up. So you can expect her to give her everything.
This is where Kelly really excels in open table play. She doesn't do anything too complicated with the cue ball. Definitely one of the best potters in the game. Plays quickly.
Yeah, like snooker style. I mean, if you look at the snooker players going for breaks and they play like a red and the color, it's really fast paced, not much to do with the cue ball, very compact stroke. It's pretty much what she's doing now.
Great match we have going here, Ben.
Yeah. It's a back and forth.
Tied and set score line. Tied up in the 3rd set now.
Yeah, I kind of feel that Allison starts a little bit shaky, but then the fact that she had a golden break, she had a combination and a run out after that, kind of, you know, balanced the fight. And now we are having 2 players that are really into the match, ready to battle. So this is really great. Good break.
Square hit this time.
Yeah, good break. I mean, good spread also. The rack was really perfect this time. Still no ball and an open shot for Ali.
I think the previous rack might have just scared her a little bit into wanting to go a little more square that time. Hit it well.
Shot there.
Go to the left of the 9 with the cue ball. Just a question if she can spin it over enough with some left spin. Draw possibilities if she doesn't like that. Good shot. Still not in perfect line, but getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, you really want to let the stroke out here to go up table. Yeah, like that. Good shot there. This is really good. This is really controlled. Nicely done.
So Allison right back at Kelly now after Kelly made a nice long jump and a full table run.
The 7 to the 8 is a little bit tricky though. The 7 being right in the middle of the long rail. And the 8 ball is, you really want to go up table to play the 8. It's right in the middle of the short rail, so yeah. A little bit of work again.
Yeah, these balls that are really close to the rail are deceiving. You kind of have to get a straighter angle than what you would think. She's a little straight on the 6.
Oh,
good
wow.
recovery though.
Oh yeah, good shot there. A little kiss on that 7 ball is really helpful, but good shot on the 6, good stroke. Concentration of our referee there. Focus. Long days of work for them also.
Yeah, not only will the players be getting stronger at the end of the tournaments, they'll be putting in the best reps near the end of the tournaments as well. It's a thankless job, Ben.
Well, those two ladies are giving us a showcase of their skills and also competitivity.
Yeah, like two heavyweight fighters going at it, and their player overall performance is going to be real high.
Yeah.
Look at Allison there in set number 2. Great numbers for both players.
And yeah, a couple of results of the other matches in the last 16 of the Women World 9 Ball Championship. Shasha Liu is leading 1-0 against Rebel Amit. So is Sao Soa against Eylül Kibaroglu from Turkey. Wang Guanlin 1-0 against Margarita Fefilova. Wei Zhu Chen, 1-0 and 3-0 in the second set against Lias Minushan. Fu Changfang 1-0 against Kawahara. Xu Shewu 3 games apiece in the first set against Christina Tekac. And Cheska Centeno is leading 1-0 against Hong Mei Xia from New Zealand. All the last 16 matches going up right now.
Yeah, Centeno kind of the X factor in the field. When she gets to playing well, definitely call her the most dangerous player on the women's tour. Just a question of consistency for her. She does have a loss in this tournament so far to Kelly Fisher. Came back and looking good here in the final 16 so far.
Yeah, I had the opportunity in Spain to witness the Asian players such as Shasha Liu, also Wang, and I have to say the level was crazy high, and it's even higher here in the World Championship with players from everywhere in the world. Han Yu, Xiao Fangfu, really strong 9-ball games. Pretty much have everything. So the field is really top notch.
Looks like Allison might have left the right edge here. She has. Kelly can hit it thin enough to play the cue ball near the 9. Speed's going to have to be good on this one. Possibly thick enough to bank the 2 across and involve the 5 and the 9 maybe?
Yeah, it's tough to judge from there, but
found the window. Chance for Allison now to get her in a bad spot. Shot there from Allison. Would you take a gamble and go with this 1 rail, Ben? Only saying that the typical kick would be 2 rails, but only saying that because I think it's just kind of hard to hide the 2 if you go 2 rails.
yeah.
Still pretty low percentage to kick it in. Definitely has the choice of both shots.
Yeah, I like the 1 rail because the system and the lines leads you to the 2, and if you hit that one hard enough, then if you don't make it, then for sure you will create distance between the 2 balls. So I like to try the 1 rail here, but the speed is crucial there, even for the 2 rails. Yeah, I like the speed she used. I really like it.
Yeah, hit it hard enough to get the 2 going up table.
Yeah.
So it's going to look for the kick and stick here. The 2 ball can kick around the 5. In a decent coverage zone with the cue ball. Kind of in between the 5-9, but a chance of lining up with either.
Yeah, do you think she can try to kick and stick there? I don't know if she can go deep. Yeah. I don't know if she can get deep enough behind the 2 on the short rail to stick there. Well, she could also use the 9 ball. If she can't really stick there, going a little bit to the left. Excuse me, to the right. Yeah, like that, using the 9, but it was kind of close.
Yeah, you're right. Just wasn't able to get into it quite square enough. Chance for
Yeah, tough
Kelly.
spot.
Yeah, I think she's straight enough to go through to the long rail and back to center table. Need a bit of right spin.
Yeah, good shot there. This is definitely not easy to get the cue ball past the 8 because the inside will gonna slow down the cue ball. So yeah, this is really a good stroke. She really punched that 2 ball really good.
Yeah, shots like that look easy when the cue ball ends up perfect in the end, but really they're not. A lot of feel involved in that.
Yeah.
Judging the deflection on the spin as well. Kelly looking good again.
So what do you think? She's gonna get straight on the 7 and draw back for the 8 on the side, or just create a small angle and just punch the 7? Yeah, like that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the way Kelly plays, she's not afraid of the longer pockets.
Yeah. And also the 9 is pretty open on both pockets, so depending the angle she has on the 8, she could maneuver something, so should be okay.
Oh wow. That's the easiest miss of the set so far.
Yeah.
No real excuse there other than she was hitting a little less speed than ideal, but an easy pocketing shot. Didn't miss it by much. Tighter pockets coming into play, but still a big error from Kelly.
Yeah. Unexpected, but I tell you what, this is a good shot from Allison. To go like stun draw this with the bridge, get position on the 9. Wasn't a gimme. And this is big because she's now leading 3-1 and on the hill instead of 2-2. It's definitely not the same thing. Big turning point here in this match, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, biggest one of the match so far. Only thing I can think there is that she was hitting a little less speed than comfortable, but still it wasn't like a lag speed. She could put a bit into it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised because this type of player, like they are, I mean snooker style, let's say, to summarize, they like to stun follow those type of shots, not rolling those type of shots. And I was kind of surprised that she has the right angle to kind of stun run through this 8 ball, but
that's a good point. Rack a little off here again. I will say though that when you cut the break at that speed and don't hit it that hard, the rack can still be decent and you'll have this kind of result.
Yeah.
The one with Kelly was a little more glaring because she hit it squarely. But these kind of spreads can happen. Yeah. But these kind of spreads can happen when you're cutting it at that speed.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a tough rack here.
Oh yeah, definitely. But still, I think that as they are not playing what we call the 3-point rule, where the balls have to go above the kitchen line, then that can happen. I mean, I think the cut break should be hit a little bit harder than what you just did.
Yeah, especially with a template, you can kind of really set up the rack for yourself, but there's really no advantage to hitting it softer with a hand rack, so I think we're okay going without it. Shot from Kelly. See if she gets creative here and comes 3 rails behind it.
Yeah, this shot is on,
maybe.
and I also like the zigzag shot from behind because you kind of play stun, you know, and when you play stun, you have easy systems to really get two rails from behind and try to create distance. So you also have this one, the two rails that you just played, that can work. So yeah, you have choices. It comes from also personal preference and also kind of feeling also.
Yeah, I didn't realize she had as much of the short rail as she did there, so I like that kick. Just misjudged it a little bit. Chance for Kelly to get back in the set. I believe the 8 passes into the bottom right. Good layout here, Ben.
Yeah, she has to kill that 3. And yeah, also the 5 to the 6 with the 8 and 9 being there is not so easy. I don't know if the stop shot on the 4 gives her the right angle on the 5 to get to the center of the table. Looks like.
Yeah, I think any kind of angle going to the left off the 5 will be okay here.
Yeah.
Gonna need some left spin to guarantee getting up the 8 now.
Exactly. What I meant is the 5 ball is a pretty thick hit now. So she really wants to punch it, maybe as you mentioned, with a touch of left to go up to the center of the table. Yeah, I like that. That's good. But now she will be forced to create some kind of an angle on the 7 that she doesn't want. So yeah, this is definitely not a gimme.
It's possible to land straight enough on the 7 here. Going for that.
Yeah, that's what she tried, but still, yeah, that's a good shot. I mean, you really want to go deep with the draw, just like she did, 2 rails in the diagonal, which is perfect.
Yeah, had to risk getting close to it there, but judged it perfectly.
I still think she could have done better than this, drawing back a little bit more, getting straight on the 8, I believe, but it should be okay.
Back and forth, Ben. Set not over yet. Kelly coming back from an unexpected miss on the 8. Got through this rack nicely.
Yeah, I would say that the 2 rails attempt from Allison, she could have really hit that 2, not giving ball in hand on that kind of kick, because the 2 ball was pretty big and coming from 2 rails, just like she chose, which I think was a good choice. She really need to make contact in that type of, I mean, high-level matches. Stay into the rack. Still, mistakes happen, always.
Yeah, it was a high percentage kick. Quite enough right spin into it. Kelly, seeing how the rack is spread, will stick with trying to hit it square here. Better action this time. Down again, though, Ben.
Yeah.
Over on the left long rail.
Yeah, the 4 and the 5. And not really a good solution to get into those 2 balls. And also, the 4 ball is underneath the 5, which makes the safety a lot tougher if she goes 1, 2, 3 and then try to play safe on 4. So yeah, the 2 ball is connected with the 3 on the side, but still, what can you do if you make the 3 on the side, Eric?
Do you think she'll have some outside thoughts of the carom on the 9? The 4 will end up reasonably safe, cutting into the 5. Part of the 9
Yeah,
she's
that
going to
could
hit
be.
will play her off the long rail.
That definitely could be an option.
It's for the set win. It's tempting.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, I think the 9 ball is frozen on the rail, which makes the carom really tougher because you need an accurate hit on the 9 to make it. Yeah, this could be good.
Here.
Yeah, to thin the 4 and go up table, because she don't need to hit the rail, because obviously the 4 ball is going to hit the rail. So she just needs to thin a little bit this, and maybe she doesn't even need to go up table.
Extension.
Like brush the 4 and.
Yeah,
but the danger here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but the danger here is that she could play the 4-9 combination. If she misses the safe, then the 4-9 carom would be on, definitely. So yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, if she doesn't get the cue ball going too far to the right, the 9 could actually get in the way of the short rail kick, but I think it's going to go pretty far to the right regardless. It is.
Yeah, that was the shot I just thought about, but the thing is, if she's left an edge of the 4, then the carom could be on. So this is kind of dangerous.
Yeah, she's having a look here.
Yeah, she had it, but had it too thick a little bit.
Yeah, looks like the 4 passes the 7. Ball's gonna have to be drawn straight back. This is okay for Allison here. It actually has a bit of angle going to the left, so she's gonna be able to play the 5 in the shorter pocket.
Good stand over.
For the set
And,
win now and the overall lead in the match.
Yeah, definitely. This is big. I mean, I kind of feel that Kelly could have won this game, this rack, by playing the carom on the 4. She just played. She could have. So this is a close, really close set.
Bit of right spin here to get away from the 7. It's okay though, pocketing's pretty easy. Too much angle here, Ben. Forced to go off to the left a fair bit.
And the thing is, coming from this angle, the 7 ball has to be perfect on the side if she wants to go 3 rails. Otherwise, it's not going to go because the pockets are really tight. But maybe she's just going to play a high ball and go on the other side of the 8. Yeah. I think it's a good choice. Big shot though.
Yeah, would require a lot of speed to go around there. This is for the set now for Fisher. She's got it, Ben. Wow.
Yeah. Strong fundamentals there. Strong timing to pocket that 8. Really great. Nicely done from Allison Fisher here. And she's taking the 3rd set And what a match we have. And again, a short break, Eric, and we'll be right back.
There's her mom in the crowd there cheering her on. Be back for set number 4. Allison Fisher back in the arena, just waiting for Kelly Fisher. Allison ahead 2-1, final 16. Women's World 9-Ball Championships. Been an awesome match so far. Very few mistakes. Kelly made a big one on the 8. about midway through the third set. It's been the main difference. Both the 4-1 score lines were very offensive play from each of the opponents.
Yeah, great match so far. Kelly is taking a little bit more time to reset. She's trailing 2-1.
That's the better action out of it.
Yeah, definitely, Eric.
Yeah, that's the action she wants out of that cut break, and you're right, she did hit it a little harder there. Recognizing that that soft break was just going to be a little too risky. Ideal start here for Allison. She a thin bend? I didn't quite see. Assume she would have because of the 6 kind of blocking being on the 2.
Yeah. She missed it.
Okay.
She missed it thin.
Yeah, 6 ball must have been just blocking the perfect parts of the 2 there. Wouldn't have tried it if she didn't think it went, but.
Yeah. Remember, it's a single elimination match, last 16, with a 175,000 prize fund, with 50,000 for the winner. So it's big money to grab here in Jacksonville.
These are the biggest prize funds ever offered in the women's game put up by Predator these last couple of years. And they're all coming out now for a shot at and a world title. Straight here, still has an option to come to the right of the 8. I think she will. Shot. Hits those stun shots really well, Ben.
Oh yeah, you took the word out of my mouth. It's really a kind of shot like you often plays on snooker breaks. So I'm not surprised that she's really having them under control. Came a little short on that 8 though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill it with some draw. Shot. Kelly right back in the mix. Like Allison had a great start, but the 6 ball was just covering a little too much of the 2.
Yeah. Maybe she could have kind of cheat this with a little bit of insight, you know, to kind of getting a little bit more throw into the 2 and to catch it thicker a little bit to make it. Maybe, but was close.
Yeah, I don't think the inside would have hurt her. I just thought she could get there with less spin. I think she would have had to spin it a bit regardless, but like you're saying, could have just played a little more.
Yeah. But any small detail is gonna play a role in this match for sure, because she could have run this from a break, and now she's trailing, and Kelly is breaking, so it's a pretty big difference. She's definitely hitting the ball harder. Yeah, good break from Kelly there.
Nothing on the 1. Very aggressive to be jumping at this.
Yeah, especially that even if you make it, the cue ball is going to track towards the 2, and you're not guaranteed to have a shot on the 2 for the run. So she has push out options though.
Yeah, this ball's at both ends of the table, so giving kind of a half ball angle on the 1 would be a little dangerous. I don't mind this. Allison's going to have a look at playing the cue ball behind the 2-7 here.
Yeah, it's a good containing. I mean, you push out for safety, and you just ask a question to your opponent, and yeah, you really need to send the 1 ball in between the 3 and 9 here. You don't wanna hit the 9, otherwise the 1 ball would stay makeable. She kind of didn't like it, and I like that move from Allison to let Kelly play that shot, because it's not easy to use the 2 and 7 as blockers, Eric, here.
Yeah, biggest difference here is she actually has to draw the cue ball to get back behind the 2 and 7. It's tough to pinpoint the cue ball in that case. She's actually looking at going up table with the cue ball. Just kind of went halfway in between.
Yeah.
But a good decision from Allison.
Yeah, and I was talking about the 9 previously, and that was really a big ball, and if the 1 ball, yeah, stays there, then you can make it. Actually, the 2 ball is pretty locked, because the cue ball is going to track towards the 6 and 9 after pocketing the 1, so she still might play defense here. Yeah. This is tricky.
Into the 9, was she thinking? Won't be able to get
Yeah,
the 1 up table.
I would really consider to hit the high side of the 9 or even the 6, sending the 1 ball up table. Yeah, I kind of like that shot, but she was really in a tricky position. It was not easy.
Straight in for Kelly, so only offense will be to slow roll this one. Won't be great on the 2. I like trying to slow roll at it and just making a decision on the 2 for exactly where the cue ball lands. Could be offensive possibility. She tried to check the pocket in the ball.
Yeah. But she really tried to make the most out of it, because the 2 ball is passing the 7 ball, so she thought, well, it's an opportunity to run the rack. I mean, it's a winning shot, so.
I didn't actually realize the 2 passed the 7, but I understand trying to play a little more offensive in that spot now. Allison's going to get the best of this exchange. Table play here for Fisher. She's hitting the ball well. Whenever she gets in these spots, expect her to get through the rack.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised she would choose to play the 6 on the short side, because it's tough to get a good spot on the 5. Yeah. She has it. She has the angle.
Just okay to get over to the long side here. Two rails back into the angle for the 7 now. Still going blow for blow. Fisher has the small. Allison Fisher has the small advantage. Being up 2 sets to 1. Look out for the side.
She cut the 6 a little bit thin on the outside of the pocket, and that's why she went really into the cushion faster, being rejected more towards the side pocket here. But still okay. This could really be a final, Eric, we are having here. Really a great matchup between those two legends.
Yeah, the level of play is indicative of a final. Just trying to remember who beat Allison on the way to the final 16. She struggled a fair bit in her opening match, but obviously has found form at this point.
And wow, a couple of results from the last 16 matches. Shasha Liu is leading 2-0 against the defending champion Rubilen Amit. This is pretty big. And we also have Yasmin Ushan trailing 2-0 against Wei Zhu Qian. And Sheska Centeno is leading 2-0 against Hung from New Zealand. So yeah, the defending champion is in big trouble. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, it's another really tough draw in the first round of the final 16 here. Two champions going at it. Can play the cue ball into the short rail here and take a bigger angle on the 2. It's possible to draw underneath it. Get a fair bit of angle on the 1. She might stay away from that.
Yeah, she could also hit the left side of the 6 ball and go for the 2 ball in the same pocket as the 1, like you know, a carom shot. This is tricky, but it could be on.
She was trying my shot there, just caught it a little thin.
Yeah.
Look for cover back behind the 3-8 now. A little short, but tough spot for Allison here.
Yeah,
really close to the rail, so
yeah,
has to figure out how to avoid double kiss.
Exactly. Yeah, she's going for something simple but really efficient. This is a great shot. I mean,
yeah, really didn't have much else there. Judged the part of the 2 ball and the speed perfectly.
yeah. This is really typical rotation shots. Like where you get simple, but you get a good cover. It's simple to do. Oh, she miscued. It's simple to do, but she really was in trouble. Actually, she had to swerve that ball on the other side to make contact. So yeah, simple shot but effective.
This could be trouble, Ben. I feel like the 2 can play behind the 7 a lot of the time here. Allison might be thinking about that and putting the cue ball all the way down to the short rail, but having other thoughts now.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if the 3 ball has a full pocket in the top, in the bottom right, excuse me, and also the 7 ball is blocking the 5 pretty much to go to the 6. So this is not an easy layout for Allison here.
Not at all, and that's why she was thinking about removing the 5, but I think there was just too much risk of the 2 coming behind the 7.
Yeah.
Go with another plan here. Yeah, just so many thoughts in her mind. Wasn't quite set on what she was doing.
Yeah. It's the first time that we see it in this match, but yeah, when you think too much, like when you have difficult situation like this, and then you bring the thinker at the table instead of the player, and it's never a good story.
Yeah. Another miss from Kelly.
Yeah, this is normal. I mean, they've been playing like 3 sets to a world-class level, and it's normal. It's very difficult to bring your A game to a match like this, a single elimination match, like for 2 hours or 3 hours, without having some, you know, lows. So this is normal. You have to go through it and do your best.
Wonder if the carom's on here. It'd be very aggressive. Gonna have to draw the cue ball a little bit, so she's gonna stay away from it.
Oh wow, what a shot. Yeah, this is really complicated to control the cue ball just like she did from that distance. Really nice. This is also yeah, this is also the mark of great champions, to be able to, yeah, she just missed the 2 ball, an open 2 ball on the side, and then she was faced with a difficult shot, and she regrouped and did it. So yeah, hats off to Kelly there.
Didn't get quite enough swerve into that one. Still the same problem with the 3 ball and the 5 ball. The way the rest of the rack is positioned, it's going to be a little bit easier to open up towards the 6, but position on the 3, not going to be easy here.
Oh yeah.
Going to go to the side pocket then.
Maybe the 3 does pass the 5-7 also. Yeah, she went for the side pocket. That's good. Even the corner now.
Yeah, a little in between the side and the corner, but I think she's straight enough to fall through past the side if she takes it in the corner. The short side of the 4.
Yeah, this is the kind of situation where you really want to take what the table gives you. Oh, good shot there.
Couldn't quite get past the side. Still comfortably on the 4 here. There's room to miss the 7 if she gets a cue ball a similar angle to where it is now. Playing back for position on the 6. Wants to be a little bit more left than where she is now. Good shot. Might catch the 7 on the way out, but if she catches the top side of it, she'll be moving towards the 6.
Yeah, still it's
thin.
yeah, still it's tricky still. Good shot. This is one of those stunt shots with a touch of right that she really likes.
Yeah, controlled perfectly again. Not getting too straight. Perfect amount of angle to come back for the 8th. Blow for blow here, Ben.
Oh yeah.
Kelly taking the lead now in the 4th set. She's had average results on the break, and really that's one thing that's kind of tripped her up. Not being able to put together too many break-and runs off her wins.
Yeah, she's been breaking good, hard and square, but with no good results for the moment.
Yeah, I think after seeing the good result from Allison with the cut break and more power on the last break, she can consider it here, just because she hasn't had great results hitting them square.
Yeah.
The one rack that didn't spread, kind of in the middle of the 2nd set, kind of spooked her a little bit. You have to trust that you're going to get a good rack here. There's the cut.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's really. Yeah, but she's really breaking good. I mean, it's a good cut break, and again, she didn't make a ball. Allison has kind of an opening here to tie up the set, so it's tough to get a momentum and to really establish a lead when you're not getting opportunities after the break. Oh, good shot there. Perfect. I mean, I don't think the 3-ball passes the 7 though. But it was really hard to control the path of the cue ball to go on the other side of the 2.
She's in a bit of trouble here position-wise, but she's down pretty quick, has an idea. And force it all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's tough. Oh, she's gonna go. Oof. I don't know if Kelly can make that too, and even if she can make it, the 3-ball is pretty locked. I don't think it passes the 7 in the top right.
Best shot ever here is playing the 2 off the 7. That can go wrong easily. It's tempting because you will leave some distance. And if it doesn't go in, it's possible coverage from the 3-5. From where the cue ball's going to end up. Complicated here.
This is a good shot. I mean, she's left really something difficult, awkward queuing.
Yeah, and had a chance to get her right behind the 7 there, with which could have been a game winner.
Good shot from Allison there. Oh yeah. You can't really get any better than this, considering the position, the awkward queuing that she was in.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the cue ball a little more to the right and in line with the 8. Gonna leave Kelly a decent, safe chance here. Cue ball behind the 5. Good shot. A lot of blockers this way too, and she's found them.
Have to check if the 2 ball is frozen on the rail. I don't think so.
Yeah, if she gets brave here, she can kick 2 rails at it and just try to lay on it. Not wide enough. Try from Allison. And 3's available in the top right. So a chance for Kelly to get on the hill here in the 4th set.
Yeah, touchy shot though.
I think you got to go offense here though, Ben, even if you had to get the bridge and put the cue ball right near the 2. But this is where the shot clock comes into play too. I don't know if she had an extension in this left in this rack. I have a feeling she didn't. It would have been just too much maneuvering to get the cue ball there and get the bridge out, and so many things that had to happen within 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Clock management is a big thing.
Yeah, definitely. But also, you really want to glue the cue ball behind the 7 there, so that you take the 1 rail kick out of the equation like this. Oh, she missed it, but she kind of put too much up inside here. Swerve a little bit too much.
Lucky to get ball in hand there, because the 3 was still in a bad spot if she would have made any kind of hit.
Yeah.
I think she has to abandon the 3 foul here. Just try to get good on the 3. If things go bad later in the rack, she can revisit that 3 foul possibility. But she is going to go behind the 7, I think. Rare 3 foul opportunity here. It's not gonna get
she's
there,
not
Ben.
having it. Yeah. Yeah, and as you already mentioned, that was probably the shot clock that put her into a kind of emergency. Otherwise, I think she would have gone for the run out. I mean, everything is pretty open with ball in hand on the 2, that the ball in hand she has.
Yeah, I agree. I think she just couldn't find the exact angle she wanted within the amount of time.
Yeah. Good shot. Really good shot.
Yeah, just got her good this time. Now the 2 balls lined up off angle with the 4, unluckily for Kelly.
Yeah. Maybe I would simply nudge the 7 to the 5 and try to create another problem, because I think with ball in hand, the 2 and the 4 are pretty much locked already. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely slow speed here. And look, she's going to open it up now. Interesting developments here in this rack. A lot going on. Kelly gonna favor the 3 foul again. Combo's just a little off angle.
That's a good shot.
She got it. Yeah, left the right long rail though. Allison's looking like she edge of the 2 here.
Yeah. This is pretty crazy, but from this angle, you would say that she doesn't, but
I agree.
she had it. Ooh, yes, she opened up the 3, and now thus Kelly has the 2.
It's not a full pocket, Ben. Tough to
Yeah,
be
this
playing
is
in
tough.
Not a full pocket from this distance. Combo's an outside possibility, but she's over top of the 5, so I think she'll avoid that. Just gonna go safe again.
Yeah. I think percentage-wise, it's a good shot, but you definitely don't want your opponent to see the lower side of the 2, if possible.
Standard kick safe here for Allison. Just got her. I mean, this is what can, you know, it's hindsight, easy in hindsight, but this is what can happen when you let world-class players back at the table. Kelly had a couple chances where she could have gone on the 3, wasn't easy to.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot.
Her bay here. That's a good kick, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. She had ball in hand on the 2, and yeah, exactly. I totally agree. When you let world-class players back at the table, you never know what's going to happen. Ooh. I don't know if she has it. If she's frozen to the 7, then she might not see the 2.
Yeah, I really need to know how much she has of the 2 here. Looks like she might be thinking about drawing back behind the 7. What a rack, Ben.
Oh
Double
yeah,
digits in
definitely.
innings. Yeah. Double digits in innings, and we're only on the 2 ball here. It's got it pretty good. It's possible to go down to the short rail and come at the 2 ball 2 rails. Great shot, just wide of the mark.
Oh wow.
Third ball in hand now. Yeah, third ball in hand now for Kelly, but it's the same problem with the 3, I think. If it doesn't pass the 7, just in a different area of the table, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And the 9's kind of blocking the path back to the short side of the 3.
Yeah.
What a wild rack this is.
She's gonna draw back directly to play the 3-7 combination, maybe.
Yeah, finally deciding to go with more offense. Safes were tougher that time. She has found the opening eventually. Good. Another safe now from Kelly. Pretty easy one. Cue ball behind the 5. Control the speed of the 3. control the speed of the 3 though.
Yeah.
Turn around here for Allison. Tough cue ball movement towards the 4. That ball's kind of in the way of the cue ball playing over to the right long, left long rail.
Yeah, and I was gonna say this is tough because they've been playing some safeties like for 15 minutes now, and to get back into the run-out mode is something which is kind of difficult.
For sure, and that's where if you have some one pocket experience, you're used to situations like that, playing safe for 10 minutes and then having to come with a shot. But yeah, it just doesn't happen that often in rotation. You like 2 rails back behind the 6 here with the cue ball?
Yeah, or she could try to split the balls and use the 5. It's more conservative, of course, but it's also easier. Oh wow!
How about some offense out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Got close to it. A little fortunate with how it's ended up.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was a good try.
Yeah, it was a game winner. Kelly's gonna have to lay on the 3 here. We're looking to break the record for innings in a rotation game, I think, Ben.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Our
wow.
pool stack guy
not
not be hard. Not gonna matter. But yeah, I wanted to not give her the option of ball in hand here. Our pool stack guy, Michael Salmon, is over on table number 1. But it's definitely could go over 20 innings here. Gonna look to line the 9 ball up with the cue ball here. Similar shot available for Kelly now. Know the speed, the one she hit last time. Judge better this time. Well, balls are locked up in the corner now. Can always just try to push onto it and freeze the 3 to the rail. Allison's going to be in a bit of trouble after this one. Kelly will be trying to block off the 1 rail towards the 3, but the 6 is kind of in the way of how the cue ball wants to play.
Yeah.
Draw up table a little more. Now Allison back with a similar shot that Kelly had. I think we'll have to put this one on
forever.
Yeah, I think we'll have to put this one on YouTube for the safety lovers. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. You know, it's a lot to learn from this rack, really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is good. I think Kelly has taken an edge here, forcing Allison to do something much more difficult.
And for Kelly, not going to be able to cut it in, but the combo looks okay. Yeah, offensive break finally. This is for Kelly to get on the hill in the fourth set and to force a fifth set. Ball's playing well between the 6-9 now. A little further from it than ideal. Like going one rail with some right spin here, Ben.
Yeah, this is pretty tricky because this is a long shot and you really have to stroke it. Yeah, a good shot. I mean, it's tough to land better than this. From there, it's pretty natural. High ball, no English to come back for the 8, but still a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, I think she had to play it that way. Coming around 2 or 3 rails, the 8 ball was too big of a problem. And Kelly's squeaked out the edge here. Going to the hill now. 3-1 in the fourth set.
Yeah, and what a rack we had.
The innings had to be in the 20s there. Kelly's still looking to get something going on the break. She's tried everything now. She's hitting it with good power. She's hit a few racks square. Tried the cut break on the last one. Still only finding a ball less than half the time. Break again, lost the cue ball a little bit. Chance for Allison here, tough one. And
yeah,
we were talking about this in the last.
Yeah, exactly. Especially as we mentioned.
You know what I was gonna say. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, she didn't play a long shot for like maybe 20 minutes. So this is a tough opener for her going back at the table with this one ball. But we're gonna see. Oh wow,
Got it.
This is really great.
Ben. Back on offense now. To see if the 8 passes in the bottom right. I believe it does. Where the 7 is, you can consider the left middle with the 8 as well.
Yeah.
Just minimizing the cue ball movement from 5 to 6, playing the 6 in the top left. It's going to be okay here.
Yeah, she would be pretty thick on the 5, so it's really manageable.
Shorter pocket. Nothing wrong with it. Guaranteeing the pocketing a little more. Not going to hurt her on the 7. A little tougher to get straight on the 7, where she can play the 8 in the side. But if she has angles, she'll just come back 1 or 2 rails for the 8 in the bottom right.
Yeah, you really want to soft roll this. This is good. I mean, she has the angle, probably a high ball, no English, or maybe a touch of right.
Allison with a good opener here. Bit of the same story for
Oh, yeah.
Kelly, playing well, but can't get anything going on the break, and Allison coming back at her whenever she has the chance. Very high standard in this final 16 match. Going for another close one here in the 4th set. 3-2 now in the 4th set match, 4th set score line. Allison ahead 2-1 overall. Gonna close it out here.
Yeah, and considering the high standards of this match, not many lows, considering the fact that they are playing for almost 2 hours and a half now. This is really top-notch level.
This ball's very low for both players. Safety efficiency right up there. Wing ball down. Look at the 1, nothing offensive, but first opportunity to Allison here.
Yeah, but still it's difficult because even if you thin it, like overcut it, you don't have the 5 ball is a big ball there if you go 2 rails. So yeah, there's really nothing like obvious here. You can try to go where the 7 and 9 are, but still you need to find something more simple. Yeah, the 5 ball is a big ball there, and this was really a tricky position to play the shot she just played.
Yeah, I wanted to favor using the 4-6 as blockers a little more than the 7-9, and had to come real close to the 5. Just ended up crashing into it. So a chance for Kelly to take down the 4th set now.
Oh,
over the top of the 5.
Yeah.
Pocketing's reasonable, but she's gonna have to leave herself a lot of angle on the 4, or a lot of distance on the 4. Careful she doesn't need an angle with the cue ball going into the side pocket. She actually can get to the bottom part of it here.
Yeah.
She's gonna be okay. Tougher than she would have wanted. Possible to recover here. got her. She didn't like it. You can see her getting up and down off the shot a couple times.
Yeah, because she really wanted a good position on the 4, as you mentioned.
Chance for Allison now to bring it back to Hill. Kelly will be feeling the pressure in the Hill game. Threat of elimination if Allison's able to get through this. Veteran move there, realizing she got down to the end of her shot clock without unexpectedly. Just took her extension. Reset now. Cue ball's going a little to the right here, and it's moving into the 6. I think she'll try to hit it with enough draw to avoid it. Might be possible.
Yeah. Ooh. She did the pocket on the right to straighten that cue ball, being able to get the 5 on the side. Great shot there.
Yeah, had to play the thickest part of the pocket available on that one. Nicely. Could be a little straight from her reaction, but any kind of, yeah, she's very straight. Side pocket, Ben.
Wow. This is drama.
Just didn't get enough check effect on the cue ball there. Cue ball's kind of running into the 9 now. Definitely can't elevate to avoid it. Just gonna have to hit it with some speed and hope she comes up enough for the 8 here, I think. Just be able to get to the right of it.
Yeah, this is really tough with the shot clock beeping and this is really tough.
And we're going to a, yeah, chance for Allison, but we're going to a 5th set here. Fitting of the way both players have performed. Very entertaining action so far. Deciding set coming up. What a battle for the ages, Ben.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I assume players are going to take a short break. And so we are going to take a short break also, and we'll be right back for the last and deciding set, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, we are back at it. In that last 16 match of the World 9-Ball Championship between Allison and Kelly Fisher. And we are down to the deciding set. Both players have showcased their skills in all the aspects of the game to give us a really great match for the moment. And we can't really guess who's gonna go through, but
yeah, a little more of the same here for Kelly to start, hitting the break decently, but not getting any positive results. It's really been a bit of a shame for her in the overall match. She's played well, but just kind of getting tripped up on the break. Allison having a great match as well, a little more effective on the break, but really about even in airs, and there's been few and far between. Kelly trying to kick the one in here. Thick. Yeah, reminder in this 5th set for the viewers, if we go hill-hill, we will be going to a shootout. What an epic way to finish that would be. So the mindset's a little different for both these players in the 5th set. They'll be pushing to get to 3 and kind of have that cushion of being guaranteed into the shootout.
yeah. And yeah, Eric, we have our first quarterfinalist. We have Sheska Centeno is through against Hong Mengxia 3-1. And also Shasha Liu beat the defending champion Rumilin Amit 3-0. So yeah, the defending champion is out in the last 16, which is a pretty big new.
Yeah, I was going to take a quality player to beat her, and Liu definitely one of the top in the field.
Yeah.
Looks like Centeno and Che Yu Cho are in line to meet in the quarterfinals, but Cho has to get through Christina to catch first. A lot of great pool
Good shot
coming up in the next 8.5.
Yeah. Good kick shot from Allison there.
Yeah, it didn't look like she got her at first, but I think she has now. Kelly looking over to the left long rail. Tough to get behind the one. Kicking at this with a bit of speed. Too sharp. There's the 5 near the 2, which is going to make position tougher, but ball in hand start here for Allison. Take the thin angle on the 2 from where she was pointing there. I'll play okay up into the 3.
Yeah, the 4 ball is connected to the 5. So this is a good news for Allison, but still she'll have to work from the 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's not over yet by any means.
The 6 on the side here, Ben.
Yeah.
Let's cross forcing the angle a little more, but I think the 9 just gives too many problems. Back towards the 7.
Yeah.
She goes in the corner.
Yeah, but the thing is, she really wants to go really towards the short rail up table to get the right angle on the 6 to go to the 7. So better overshooting it than undershooting it. Yes, that's okay.
Yes, perfect. No rails. Can go all the way down to the short rail if she wants. Still comfortable speed and should hold angle going no rails. I think she's drawing it. I think she's going into the 9 maybe. It's okay.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the edge. Oops. I didn't expect Allison to miss that, but the edge could go to Allison in terms of, yeah, the opportunity that Kelly gets after the break, which was pretty, I would say, not in our way. But yeah, she just missed that 7 ball, which is, I think, the first big miss, with also Kelly missing the 8 ball in the middle of the 3rd set, I believe. So this is the first, like, big miss, I would say.
Yeah, those have been really the 2 only easy balls missed throughout the whole match. This one, you could argue, not coming at as quite as an important time, but every game big here in this 5th set. Again, if either player reaches 3, they'll be guaranteed a shootout, so tough start here for Allison. I wonder if Kelly will try to switch sides here. She's tried to do 2 different styles of break from the right side of the table, but really nothing's happening. If I were her, I'd go to the left side and see if she can find something over there.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Kind of odd though, because she's seeing Allison have success from the same side of the table. So that could make her want to stay over there. So she has something different in mind.
And she listened to you. Look.
Oh wow. and just break and run the set out from here, right? Still nothing, Ben. Just can't
Yeah,
get
and
going on the break.
Yeah, and still a very good break. I mean, powerful, square. This is tough. I mean, mentally it's tough also to fight against this through 5 sets. You really need to be tenacious to keep going. This is one of our qualities, obviously, but
For sure, and you can see the emotion on her face. It's getting to her. Toughest position is going to be from the 5 to the 6.
yeah, good shot there.
She might shoot the 3 in the long pocket here. Coming close to the 4 on the way over to the right long rail. Getting back on the 6, Ben. Straight on the 5 will work, but that's a little risky if she doesn't get exactly straight. Not much else, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, I believe we'd play 2 rails around the 5 to try to get straight on it.
Yeah. Possibly the slightest bit too much angle now. She's running into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought she would have stand followed a little bit more towards the side pocket to get a little bit less angle on the 4 to go around.
I think she's forced to run into it here. Gonna have to come up with a good angle. Side it
Should be
works too.
underneath. Yes. So now this is what you wanna how can I say? You want to stand this, but with no English. Like, you want to go to the second diamond on the long rail and back in between the 6-9. Yeah, that's good. This is really good.
It's perfect. That was the one ball, that one positional play that could have tripped her up, and she got through it nicely. Good recovery after missing the 7 in the first game.
Yeah. This is top class.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, it's a matchup that could have been a final, and the quality of play has been similar to a final. Both players real hungry for this World 9-Ball Championship. And kudos to Allison for playing at this level after not competing very much for the past year.
Yeah, but player of that experience also, you know, they have such a strong technique, fundamentals, a competitive play behind them that even if they don't play for like a couple of months, they still can be hungry on D-Day, and especially if she didn't play that much last year, she's just hungry to play.
Sure. Yeah, those competitive instincts never leave you, especially with champions as strong as her pedigree.
Yeah.
Allison's been using a cut break overall. Hit a couple softer ones. Hit the last one with a little more speed. Kind of a soft cut again. 7 balls down though, and the 5 and a shot on the 1. Well, we've been saying it a lot, Ben, but she's definitely had the edge on the first shot after the break, and mainly even making a ball on the break at all.
Yeah, but she's using a kind of yeah, she's using a kind of different break that Kelly. She's using a kind of a cut break, but also with a small amount of left English and much more deep, I would say deep stroke, and it really works well on that table. So yeah, she has an edge. And it actually gave her the second set when she played the combination, broke and ran out and had the golden break. So
yeah,
this is big at this level.
Yeah, I guess one thing I would, and I think you kind of touched on it a little bit there. She's using a long backstroke and hitting it with a little more finesse and kind of getting the cut angle similar, and she knows that cut angle's working. And it has proved to be more consistent over the course of this match.
Yeah.
It's good here, Ben.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And yeah. I was thinking about when you have that kind of opportunity and that kind of break, she's the type of player that could easily run the next 2 racks to win this straight away, leaving Kelly in her chair.
Yeah, she did it in the second set. She'll be 1 game away of guaranteeing herself a shootout if these last 3 go down.
Yeah, at the same time, I feel a little bit sorry for Kelly because she really played a hard out, and she's really struggling and fighting and not giving away. So this is the mark of great champions, obviously.
Yeah, she'll have her eyes set on the results of this next break from Allison. So if it goes well again, Allison will be in a pretty strong position in this match. Done a good job racking the balls overall. Just a couple errant racks over the course of, can't add them up quickly enough here, but about 20 games. Games close to that. Ball's gonna slide in, and another shot on the 1 maybe. I think she has it, Ben.
Yeah, this is a break is definitely working. Definitely, she definitely finds something here.
Yeah, she's clipping the 4 on the way back to the 2. Still gonna allow the cue ball to get back up table. Does she have enough of it, Ben? The way she's kind of approaching here, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, she didn't. Whoa.
Kelly faced with a do-or-die here. Popping on the 1's tough. Possible scratch coming across table. Decision time here for Kelly. She's leaned towards defense in these spots in this match, and it looks like she's going to stick with the defensive approach. Didn't go for that ball. Might have looked like she did, but she was playing safe there.
Yeah, and that was tough to get back behind the 4 ball, I believe. She kind of left an opener, kind of big mistake here from Kelly. She...
Advantage Allison overall in the match now.
Oh, I like that. She recognized the moment to go on the hill. She was queuing above the 4 and up suddenly. Took her extension, a little bit more time to settle because this is not an easy shot. She still missed it, but
well, drama's not over yet, Ben. Looking at a good chance of a 2-2 scoreline now.
Yeah. We could even have a 1-9 combination. Ooh. Yeah. I thought she would like punch a little bit this combination to keep the control of the cue ball at least. Maybe have the 1-9 combination sliding the 1 on the short rail.
Yeah, I didn't realize the combo was so off angle. I thought she'd be able to hang the 1 in that pocket. Tried to do something with freeing it up, just didn't work out here.
Yeah, she's in a tough spot though. Really has to find something. Maybe try to go in between. Yeah, this is tough.
That's all she really had. Tempting on offense here for Allison.
Yeah, the thing is that
safe or tough.
yeah. Thing is, if she overcuts this, then oh, okay, that's a good shot. Because the 9 was also on the way. So if she would have overcut this, then Kelly would have had maybe a kind of combination or karam or something with the 9. So that was pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I almost think she was trying to make that ball, or for sure favor the overcut on the pocketing angle. I don't see any way she would have ever kicked at that, but what a result she's had here.
Oh, wow.
Good. The 4's opened up more.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes in this rack from Kelly. The safety shot on the 1, but she didn't really hit it good. And this kick, giving ball in hand to Allison.
Yeah, misjudged the combo a little off too, so did have a couple chances to gain an advantage.
Yeah.
Allison looking real good here. Straight, but she can cheat the right part of the pocket and get the cue ball moving to the left.
Good shot.
Nine feet of cue ball movement from 8 to 9, but nothing on the table to get in her way. Just to make sure she leaves herself enough angle that she doesn't have to force anything.
Yeah, the more angle you have, the better, because you just let the balls go naturally their way without forcing anything. She's good.
Likely 2 routes back here. Favor the thinner part of the pocket. Get the cue ball traveling naturally up the long rail. Perfect, man.
Yeah, this is great. This is really a typical rotation shot. She played it to perfection.
So Allison guaranteeing herself a shootout at worst. Kelly gonna have to dig real deep here. Really only needs 2 games to force the shootout. But it's a little bit mentally tough when you know you can't actually win the match.
Yeah.
Gameplay.
I would say that this is not a good rack from Kelly. This is the worst rack of the match from Kelly. the one we just saw, with a couple of mistakes and giving ball in hand on this kick. But still, it's been 3 hours that they are battling, so it's tough. I'm curious to see the results out of Allison's break now, because this will obviously tell us the outcome of the match. Oh, watch the cue ball.
Cue ball, Ben. Twists and turns in this match. Kelly's still in it here.
Yeah.
Ball's blocked by the 7. She can play it in the bottom left. That's what she's looking at now. Even quite sure here, but I guess she feels comfortable on the combo, and one ball's not going too far away from where the 8 is.
This is tricky, even with ball in hand.
I wonder if the 6 is blocking the bottom left for the 8. Pardon me. 8's blocking the bottom left for the 6. That's why she took this. She's got out of line here, though, Ben.
Yeah, that was touchy. I mean, to keep really the one ball in line after contacting the 8s was kind of touchy, especially when she was playing stun draw. So the one ball would have is likely to move from there, but she's gonna go for it, I believe.
Yeah, just has to get good on the 2 here. She is.
Yeah, good recovery.
Tight cue ball movement. Yeah, tight cue ball movement from the 4 to the 6.
She could be turning around with the 4. Still, she has to get on the 3 now, but creating an angle on the 4, she could go and play the 6 ball short side, or even in the top right.
Yeah, there's going to be options on this.
Yeah, definitely.
Four pockets available for it, really. She gets good on the 4. I think she'll favor the bottom left.
Yeah, she's good. Oh, she tried. She tried to go on the other side to play both balls in the same pocket, but that was tough.
Wow, and I wonder if she'll go here. Not really any obvious options for safe. I think she has to go all in, Ben. Match on the line.
Yeah. The only thing she could do is try to tie the 6 and 7 and send the cue ball towards the top right. Just a small shot. But she would definitely leave the bank. So this is tough.
Here comes to stay alive in the World Championships. You're right, though. She might
Maybe
be
the
overcutting
overcut.
it, just playing safe.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
Good shot, actually. I didn't realize she could cut the ball that much. She's left Allison over top of the 9 now.
Yeah, what she tried to do with the 4 ball to the 6 was really touchy. It was a kind of stun to go on the other side. And I thought she would just roll that 5 and take the shot on the 6 short side, but
can't believe she's looking at over on the right long rail. She got away from that idea. She's in tough here. She's going to play a little container.
Yeah, small shot. I mean, this is good. This is the... Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, she didn't leave the middle of the 6, so... Sorry, it's going to be hard to get behind the 7 here. I left just enough of it. Yeah.
Good shot.
Oh, what a finish this would be if Fisher's able to kick this ball in.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, you know that she will make contact, but it really depends also on the speed she used. Oh, wow.
Oh, so close. She goes okay. Kelly's going to be in a tough spot now.
Wow. What a kick.
No Caramel.
That was really close.
Yeah. What do you do here, Ben? And Kelly has the same reaction.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know if she has
you know, yeah.
Does she have an extension? She doesn't. She's got to decide on something quickly here.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say that the only shot maybe she had was to play the 6 off the 9, try to make it like thicker and try to go into the rail and into the 9. But this is, whoa, that was really tough. But maybe that was the only shot she had.
What a match for the ages, and Allison Fisher looks like she's going to come ahead here. Super tough one for Kelly. You can see the disappointment on her face.
Yeah.
What a match. Unfortunately, we had to have a loser in this one.
Yeah. A great match between two great champions, and sadly, of course, one has to lose. But this is part of every sport, and we had more than a 3 hours battle here to see Allison Fisher winning this one. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, as much as we enjoyed it, Eric, and we look forward to the next one. Remember, right after this, in about 45 to 50 minutes, we will have a Jack's Men's Open quarterfinal here, and so I hope you guys stay tuned. It's going to be Aloysius Yap against Tyler Steyer next up, so we're going to have another great battle here, Eric. And thanks. And stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.
More great action to come today. Talk to you guys soon.